Welcome to welcome to Training Cube. Sorry for not posting. It just wouldn't let me post for some reason. I didn't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about what if Naruto was the successor of the Sage of Six Paths, or you could say reincarnation. So so um so Naruto. Skip forward to the Nine Tails attack. The Nine Tails is released. The Nine Tails is currently fighting with Minato and the rest of the Anbu guards. Meanwhile, Obito, or should I say Madara Uchiha, comes in, barges, try to take Minato. But Minato senses that someone is someone is near Kushina, and he uses the flying Raishin to get there. He said, "Who are you?" And then Obito replies, "Madara Uchiha." And Minato's like, "What? I thought he was dead." And then Obito says, "I thought you thought wrong." And they start duking it out. Minato uses a Rasengan, but Obito uses phase to phase through the Rasengan. Minato figures out what Obito's using and tries something, and it ends up hitting full impact with Obito. Then Obito teleports away. The Nine Tails fights Minato, but Minato can't handle it. It's too enduring. Minato came up with an idea, the the Reaper Death Seal. Kushina says, "No, Minato, that seal, you get yourself killed." Minato says, "I'm on the verge of death anyways." Kushina nods, and Minato says, "Who should we seal? We have to seal the Nine Tails in there." And then they seal the full Nine Tails in there. Then the Nine Tails gets angry, and the Sage of Six Paths comes from out of nowhere. And he says to them, "Rest in peace. I will take your son and make him become a Hokage like you." Okay, so he takes Naruto away to his land, and and time skip 3 years. Naruto at the age of 4 already knows three. He has an affinity for three chakra natures: fire, wind, and lightning. Right now, Naruto is efficient in fire and lightning. The Sage of Six Paths is trying to get him to work on Earth. Is trying to get them to work on Earth. But this is too hard for a regular human to learn the affinity for this. So he gives Naruto the Sharingan. He was thinking of giving him the Rinnegan, but Naruto needs to learn how to develop his Sharingan, and then he'll give him the Rinnegan or Tensegan. You guys can comment what you want him to give him. And Naruto, in the first 3 months, he masters his three Tomoe Sharingan in each eyes. Naruto, by the time of the 3 months ends, learns Earth. Naruto now knows all five chakra natures. Then the Sage of Six Paths. I nearly said paths. The Sage of Six Paths trains him with Sage mode, and Naruto gets to learn the Sage of Six Paths mode. He starts meditating with the Sage of Six Paths. Little does he know, the Sage of Six Paths put some chakra in him when he was a baby. A couple of orbs go around Naruto's head and down his body in a circle. And then a staff comes out of nowhere. Naruto grabs it and says, "I feel it, the nature energy." And by the way, Naruto is like 5 right now, so he can speak. Be aware of that. And the Sage of Six Paths has taught him a vocabulary, how to speak in an efficient manner like a god. Yeah, so he's like that efficient. And then the Sage of Six Paths send him back to the kid. And then they train for 5 more years. Naruto's learned way more jutsus. Like a lot. Like almost everyone. And then Sage of Six Paths says, "Oh wait, Naruto, before you go, I have something to give you." The Sage of Six Paths gives Naruto the Tenseigan, Byakugan, and the Rinnegan. And he already has the Sharingan. And then sends Naruto back down to Earth. Naruto knows how to fly, just keep that in mind. And he knows how to turn things into chakra pills and way other more abilities. Find out in the next part of What If Naruto was the Sage of Six Paths successor.